You know, if Angelina Ballerina had warmth in her eyes, she would be hot. But because she's wicked, that cold as ice stare is a real turn-off. A beautiful woman with a beautiful heart can look gorgeous, even with physical imperfections. But a wicked woman, it's like all her flaws stand out more. She has wobbly arms and legs and thick thighs. One look at her cold as ice stare, and I look at her wobbly legs and say she could only get a lover using brain control. She's so inferior that no person would choose her of their own free will unless they were as ugly as she is. No woman is beautiful who has emptiness and ice in their heart. From what I can observe, making love to her would be like making love to a perfectly formed machine, with all the movements cold, mechanical, and false. Authenticity is beautiful. Brain rape is not. True passion only happens with authenticity. Her brain-controlled sex slaves, and it looks like Barack Obama may be one of them, and Hillary Clinton, only reveal a vulgarity in sexual expression, not passion and warmth. I see a vulgar woman who's incapable of love, and all her sex moves are mechanical and deadly, with a fake passion coming from a heart of skeletons. It's not exciting to make love to someone who worships themselves and only gets turned on by her lover drooling all over her. That's not exciting. That's disgusting. You know, I am seeing pink everywhere. Even today as I walked, the horizon looked pink, and Angelina bomb clouds lay low everywhere. Jesus, this is so unfair. How can we battle someone who can control our minds? Bring her down, Jesus. She's controlling everybody. Okay, I know. It's Romans 8:28, but my dumb, finite mind thinks this is so unfair. It's a very uneven battle, Lord. You let Satan give Angelina these superpowers, and we have to fight her with our finite weapons. Apparently, Jesus thinks we can handle this woman endowed with satanic powers. He never interferes if we can handle it. And patience is not one of my virtues. But this evil bitch makes me so mad. I've never met a more ugly person in my life. She's controlling the election, the banks, the economy, the internet, the mainstream media, the governments of the world, and she's resurrected just about all the evil Jesuits who died under my Gail shield, the ones who wanted to kill me. She's made them different somehow, so that they all want to follow her. She makes the former Antichrist Zach Knight look like a saint, and he was guilty of murder and rape. But I've forgiven him because, in the end, he chose love. I don't think Angelina's capable of love. When somebody gets murdered, her attitude is like, oh, what's new? She loves it when she can get a town of men to slobber over her, and she cocks her head and wobbles her legs and glares at the world and says, I'm so hot. While men get such strong erections that their penises explode and they die, and she smiles with satisfaction. Yeah, right now, Trump may as well just hang it up. He doesn't stand a chance. The whole electorate out there are all her brain-controlled automatons. They can't think for themselves. She's using brain control on everybody. All I can say is we probably ought to make it mandatory that nobody's vote counts unless they're on Seroquel. And, under my conspiracy law, if somebody's a brain control victim, they're considered an unwilling agent and their vote doesn't count. But when she's able to get the government workers and the law enforcement under her brain control, we can't enforce my conspiracy law. This woman needs to go down. Anybody who wants to help us defeat her, if you have Mensa IQ or higher, contact my men at gailsmen@yahoo.com. This woman has to go down. She is one of the worst things that's ever happened to planet Earth in the history of humanity. I mean, she is a walking tragedy, a murdering bitch who loves it. I mean, she loves killing people. I think it gives her a female erection when she murders people, when they get so excited about her. They get these orgasms, It turns her on. When somebody dies because they're slobbering to make love with her, I think that really gives her an orgasm. That's how sick this woman is. She's really sick. Another pink sky. Today's October the 20th. I'm not going to do a whole bunch. Just wanted to show that the sky is pink today. So she's done something over here by the... Actually, I'm seeing cloud formations like this all around me. North, south, east, and west. So Angelina Ballerina is busy being a bitch. She would just love to kill me. She wants to steal all the men that are on my marriage list for herself, and it's none of her stinking business. She's just on a big ego trip and thinks that just because she's young and beautiful, or at least she thinks she's young and beautiful, that, you know, just a typical Satan worshiper, full of pride and selfishness and coldness. A very ugly woman. See the pink aura? She's putting, you know what I think she's doing? I think there's semen in these clouds, and they have a pink aura on them somehow. I don't know how she's doing it. Huh. This is the northeastern sky. That's the eastern, southeastern. You can see it's just pink everywhere, man. Pink, 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 pink. And then there's the sky to the north, and it's pink. She's hitting me from all angles, man. Even on the western side, it looks pink. Crazy woman. Crazy woman. Satan, you're a loser. You're gonna lose, Satan. Okay? You're gonna lose. Your future's in the lake of fire, Satan. That pink sky, man. Look at that pink sky. Let me go back a little bit. That is pink. If I've ever, very pink. But I feel better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I had a headache and it kept me up at night. It's whatever she's putting in these nukkake. I call them the pink nukkake. It increases her ability to use brain control. That evil woman needs to go. Those are weird looking clouds. I don't know if we can get them or not, but they definitely look strange. Look at that. Oh, isn't that weird looking? Weird looking clouds. I thought the cirrostratus type of clouds were supposed to be high up in the air, like way up there, and these are like near the ground. Weird looking clouds. Definitely Angelina Ballerina clouds, that's for sure. And they're all coming from the ground up. Like there's nothing up here. See, nothing high up, all from the ground up. They're bomb clouds. These clouds are to the west. I don't know if we can pick up so you can see them right down there. See how they're down at the bottom? That's kind of suspicious looking. There's nothing up here. They're all down at the bottom from the ground up. Bomb clouds. She's hitting the west. Then she's mostly going to the Atlantic Ocean. This is the west, the Atlantic Ocean. This is where I'm going. This camera's pointing west, so you can see them a little bit. Bomb clouds, kind of peeking up from above the trees, but she's hitting all sides: north, south, east, west. This is the west.